California exploded in a deadly firestorm fueled by bone-dry conditions and fanned by hurricane-strength winds.
When the flames finally subsided, thousands of homes, entire neighborhoods, and once thriving communities had been reduced to rubble. The Palisades and Eaton fires erupted without warning, triggering desperate evacuations as towering flames raced toward neighborhoods and devoured everything in their path, leaving behind ash and widespread ruin.
KTLA's Mary Beth McDade is here now with a look back at the devastation and where we are on the long road to recovery. MB?
Yeah, Sharon, Micah, as we all know, 1 month ago, many people's lives were changed forever. Now, as they try to navigate the next best steps for their families, federal, state, and local leaders are pledging to fast-track fire recovery and rebuilding.
Push directly towards the Palisades. We probably have an impact time in the structure being threatened.
Around 10 a.m. on January 7th, the first signs of smoke could be seen billowing over Pacific Palisades. In a matter of hours, fueled by hurricane-force winds, the fierce fire tore through the Palisades and beyond. Just a few hours later, on the other side of LA County, another deadly fire breaks out, the Eaton fire. It raced across Altadena and Pasadena. The two fires charred more than 37,000 acres, destroyed over 16,000 structures, and cost 29 people their lives. A month later, still many questions surround the cause of these deadly fires. According to the LA Times, investigators have come up with two main theories on how the Palisades fire began. Either it was a new fire or a fire from a few days prior that may have been reignited by the historic winds.
The foot of the fire started real close to where the last fire was on New Year's Eve.
As for the Eaton fire, several lawsuits have been filed against SoCal Edison after several photos and videos appear to show a fire burning under a transmission tower as the fire was breaking out in Eaton Canyon. While the utility still maintains there's no evidence its equipment was responsible, they now say they're looking into whether an idle transmission line became energized and possibly sparked the fire. While the investigation into both fires continues, so does the cleanup and recovery. The new head of the EPA toured both fire areas this week. He believes with more than 1,200 workers clearing toxic materials such as lithium batteries and asbestos, phase 1 of the cleanup will be done within 30 days, especially with more federal help on the way.
In the meeting that we just had, there's DOD representative there talking about over a couple hundred service members coming in with experience in handling hazardous material. So to continue to flex up even more makes me only more confident.
Once that's complete, phase 2 can begin. Residents and business owners need to opt in to have the Army Corps of Engineers clear debris from their properties, or they can hire their own contractors. After phase 2 is finished, it's time to rebuild. LA County and city leaders pledging to help with that.
LA will stand with you until the Palisades is completely rebuilt and your families return home.
And to help with rebuilding efforts, Beth says that she's working to streamline the building process and waive unnecessary building permits and planning fees. And LA County Supervisor Catherine Barger launched the Altadena Recovery Commission to utilize private sector experts in housing development, architecture, and finance.